Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's 4-3-3.
Well, a system promoted by the rise of total football, Peter. The wider players in the front three are key operators in how it all works on and off the ball. They have to provide for the central striker, of course, and protect their fullbacks, so they'll get few breathers. If these two don't make a good impression, there are quite good replacements on the bench.
So it's down to business here. He seems it in a good position here. Kostic, gently done. Moved on, shoots! Great build-up, it all deserved a better ending.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Turan, and it's played forward. Ajic. Conceição, driving forward. He's shifting through the gears here. Defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Time, excellent interception. It's a loose ball. Can he stop it going out? Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Keeps on running. He's free, he has got... Tries a shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Reclaimed it in a trice. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Out to the right. Cuts out the pass. Kalulu forwards and with intent. chance for a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And he's heaved it away. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Spread out to the left. So we're still where we started right now. Oh, great chance! And it's a goal! Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish. So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Kelly wins the duel this time, done delicately. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Great defending, strong and determined. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Ajic. David. It's a good foot in there. And that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned. And that has been cleared. A heavy challenge. Ooh, delicate chip through. Oh, Red, nice interception. Slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And it's half-time here. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Leading 1-0 at the break. So we're just settling back into this second half. David! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low. He came in hard, very hard. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Thinks about the shot, and the finish! He has done it! And this is getting better and better.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Final checks on the touchline, a change about to occur. So that's two now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Kalulu, that's really well manoeuvred, and that has put paid to that. Gets a foot in here. Clearly not happy with that.
Yeah, just noticing now about that defensive line and how much it's dropping. It's too deep for me.
And why do you think that would be?
Well, it's an obvious move to prevent the opposition from exploiting the space that was usable.
Kostic is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Forwards. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
So here comes the substitution. Oh, smashing header! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would. That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Milik, now looking to orchestrate a counter. It's come loose. Kalulu gets over and intercepts. Kalulu moved on forwards. Succumbs to the pressure. And a foul? Yes, the referee's given it.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though not quite able.
He tries to get it clear. Conceição takes a shot! It's there! Back within one! They have them in their sights again! Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
There's going to be another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
And now the breakaway. He can run onto that. He has found the way through. That is a brilliant interception. Oh, he has stuck it into his own net!
Oh, I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Fortuitous as it may have been, they all count one. Żegrova. Over to the left. They really do have to make something of this. Defending of the desperate variety.
Beretti.
Milik. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And it's Mario. Well, Mario stood his ground strongly. Does really well to win the ball there. It's good running with the ball. He's in plenty of space here. Nicely intercepted. Out to the left it goes. Żegrova. David. Kostic. Kostic, gently done. He's through here. Miretti wins the duel this time. Oh, the referee's booking him here for a dive.
Listen, he can play the innocent as much.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid win, which will be welcomed all round. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
It was a very good game, played in the right spirit with a fitting atmosphere, and I think football won this time.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game, everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Cremonese have been going through a pretty rough time of late. It is safe to say that their form coming into this game is not good at all.
Testing times lie ahead, Peter. The problem is that it's hard to draw on any positive at the moment, even though they'll claim that they're not quite getting the breaks just now. Lady Luck has seemingly turned her back on them and shunned their calls for help. If they have more to them than we've been seeing, then it has to emerge here. They understand the consequences if that does not happen.
Oh, we're on the way.
Mubanya stood his ground strongly. Done delicately. That is a brilliant interception. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Cremonese clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one.
And the shot! Goal! First blood drawn.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
He can run onto that. Oh, great chance! Fay gets rid without sophistication. Defending of the desperate variety. The approach does pay off here. Cremonese have a free kick. Aim forwards. Oh, that's a fine challenge. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. He is through here. Cremonese were quick to defend their manager in the wake of criticisms levelled at him in recent days.
I think it was quite fair, the criticism.
Oh, what a climb! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Just the one early goal to report so far, and the score is 1-0. Cleared without complication. He's in, surely! That's really well manoeuvred. It is quite a run he's making here. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. And he's there to clear it. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
No way through, so back it comes. That's going to go a long way.
He's having a shot!
Oh, it's come loose. And he's there to get it away. Decent strike, kept it fizzing low. Oh, he's found him in space. Moved on forwards. He's going to be disappointed with that. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. And it's played forward. That has been cut short. That's really well manoeuvred. And the counter is on. Receives it in a good position here.
Great chance! It's a goal! And this is getting better and better.
Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
So that's two now without reply.
The turning of the screw.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goal.
He's had a shot! And it's there! And they are cruising away.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Three 3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. There. Aim forwards. Wins the duel this time. That's a foul. Free kick's been given. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's gone back to the keeper. On ball by the goalkeeper.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Chance for a shot!
Oh, the ball's come loose here. Turns and goes back. And they can counter here. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Paes.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Paes gets over and intercepts. And there's his chance to lead the counter. He's got away. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Moved on forwards. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, it's his reading of the game that seems to keep him a step ahead of everyone else, but he's about to face greater pressure now.
Oh, they could be caught out here. Real chance! It's anyone's ball now. And that has forced the very best out of the keeper.
Look, we've all been there. Nothing will make him feel much better at the moment.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Shapes to shoot! It goes to show he is human after all.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Cremonese have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution. It's going to be a double change then. And it's played forward. That's really well manoeuvred. He could be in here. Played out to the right. And it's hoisted clear. They could break here. He has found the way through. A lot of space ahead of him. Brilliantly cut out. Aim forwards. Aim forwards. Oh, he's bustling through here. Ahead by 3, but they won't want to take their foot off the pedal. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. And that has been clubbed away. The changes then in quick succession.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
And it's played forward. Nicely intercepted. Rubanya. Kiper's got his work done. Cremonese making another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as
It's a mighty effort! Final touch was poor. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. That has been knocked clear. Oh, it's come loose. Great defending, strong and determined. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Oh, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect, a win they will relish, having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsation. Welcome everyone to the game that has everyone talking. Both teams will be wanting to put on a show for their supporters here, and anticipation in the stands is building nicely. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And we're underway. And he cuts out the supply. Kiper, Pedro Obiang. Spread out to the left. He's free, he has got space. Brilliantly cut out. Gets good distance on it. So what can they make of this? He's shifting through the gears here. Good take. Pessina! That's another chance. There's a goal! Altero, and he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, that silenced the crowd, Peter. Item 1 on the to-do list. Done.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Now it's Kiper. Was very necessary. Pedro Obiang. Out to the left it goes, and the counter is on. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And it's Obiang. That's good play. Pedro Obiang stood his ground strongly. Oh, good take in a good area. And here's the chance to counter. And that's offside. Yes, it is. Keeper's got good distance on that. Pedro Obiang wins the duel this time. That looks a good ball through. Oh, look at this. Takes a shot! It's in, and it's come back out to him. In he goes again. It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
They're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
That was nicely by Pedro Obiang. Now it's Keita. He's going to be disappointed with that. And claimed it back swiftly. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. And he has been fouled there. Aim forwards. Does really well to win the ball there. Pedro Obiang. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. He's found a way through, and the shot! He's got away with one there. Keeper's dealt with that. Aimed in towards the centre. This could be... He's having a shot! It's best to keep it in play here. Shot, surely! The referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And the game has already resumed here. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Showing good feet. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Ball's played through. And the finish! It's off target and by quite a way.
That's a shame, Peter. Such a great run, but he didn't have that clinical edge.
Moved on forwards. And the pass is intercepted. He's in plenty of space here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. He's through here.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here. Can he finish? It's in!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now. Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
That has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, that certainly raised the temperature in here, and both sides are looking to up their game accordingly.
He is through here. He's in space and looking for options. Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. That has been knocked clear. Done ever so well.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
There's going to be another change here. Cassini. And a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. That's going to be a booking. It's hoisted clear. Goes for goal!
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. If we're going to get a winner, it's got to come now.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yield a winner.
Knocks it out wide. Now who's going to be first to this? Does well to get it back.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Chance for a shot! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Changes then in quick succession.
Well, his stamina was called into question.
Chance! That's a real chance missed. That's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. short. The referee's awarded a free kick. That's pretty clear, it is a foul. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
And this is the big chance. That was travelling. Might be danger here. Great challenge, timed to perfection. And that has been clubbed away. We are into overtime.
Well, they're supposed to be chasing a goal, and yet there's no urgency or sense of awareness. They've got to wake up.
And it's played forward, played back in. It is now or never. Time is against them. Strong running down that left flank. He can run onto that. He's got away. Chance! Oh, that's incredible! Late in the day, this could well be it.
Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Having turned the game, and that is that. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very good. So a dramatic game decided in its very last moments.
Well, this looked like it had a draw written all over it, Peter, so credit where it's due. They found a way to win it, and they can take great satisfaction from never losing that focus.
I think we're just about out of time, so many thanks to Jim, and a very good afternoon to you. Welcome to a big business day, the sharp end of what has been a captivating competition. We are down now to the last 8. Well, there is a perceptibly greater sense of urgency from both sides here with a place in the last 4 on the line.
All the 8 sides still left here are perfectly entitled to think they have a good shot at this, Peter. It is quite an atmosphere here, and that's clearly raised the bar in terms of expectations from the crowd. They genuinely think, or certainly the feel is, that they'll get to see the game of the tournament.
Him trolling. Which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, a player I've been looking at for quite a while now, Peter, is this guy, Bastoni. He's always impressed me with the way he's gone about his game. He's physically dominant, he's very intelligent in his reading of the game and his positioning, and he's also now very confident in his possession and what he can deliver up the pitch.
Okay, interesting. Was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Climbs up big! They've scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Durant demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead. DiMarco. Bastoni. Aim forwards. And for a moment you thought that was going somewhere, but we'll have to go again. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Moved on forwards. Diouf played with finesse, and he's picked out the run. Good take, and is he in? Serbi makes the interception.
Are clearly looking to use the space at the flanks here.
With a view to what exactly, Jeff?
Well, it can encourage the fullbacks to get involved and increase their chances of more service into the box.
DiMarco, he's gone direct here. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Looks a foul. Yeah, referee's given it. Spectacular save. Well, the ball's come loose here. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Jump, and he shoots! And it's played forward. That's beautifully weighted. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. And that has been clubbed away. This is quite a run, and he's not done yet. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Acerbi. Half an hour played now. Paes, probing pass.
And Martinez! And yes, it's there! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Inter Milan are doing very nicely, thank you.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
The ball is loose and the chase.
Martinez! Relentless! Just relentless! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Inter Milan find a position of real strength now.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Nice physical challenge. That's really well manoeuvred. He's through here.
And the shots! Taken with style!
Oh, high quality goal. Lovely first touch, sumptuous second. So is this the start of a comeback? Paes. That's Juve. The pass has been well intercepted. Martinez. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Sigh of relief from the defence. Referee brings the first half to a close. And we're underway again.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it, try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Good work on the right flank here. He's got away. DiMarco. Paes. Juve. And he welcomes it in.
Oh, shooting chance! It's there!
And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
And now he has 2. So now the difference is 3. towards the other side.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Goes for a shot!
Oh, that's well done, really robust.
Shapes to shoot!
Deftly away.
Time to deliver. Oh, that's a very decent ball now.
Let's cut it out. Turan with 2 goals already to his name. And here's Lautaro Martinez. DiMarco. Aim forwards.
Moved on forwards.
Played down the flank. Played back in. Much subtlety about that challenge.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And it's Juve. And here's Turan. He has found the way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. So here comes the substitution. Not clear. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball.
Shot a goal!
Oh, that is rather wayward.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. He should have put his foot right through it.
Bastoni forwards and with intent. Great ball here. And the ball's come loose here. Keeper has it. Rapidly approaching the end. Now just moments away from a semi-final place. And it's played forward. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Luis Enrique going full steam ahead down the left flank. Oh, it's come loose. And here's Turan. Cortesi. Aim forwards. Do have a chance to counter here. That's a foul in a dangerous area.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal.
He'll fancy himself from here. He's had a crack. Always going over the top. A shrug, a sigh all round, accusatory stares, and a small indication, as you see.